And so then God gave me something as I got ready to leave California, and then he changed it on me. And then I was excited about that. I was like, oh, God, this is good. I know where you're going. You want to talk about the Beatitudes. He was like, no, I want to talk about your bad attitude. I was like, okay, God, that's good. We're going to talk about a bad attitude. So I was excited. And then this morning, well, we didn't really sleep last night, but this morning, I woke my auntie up, and they've been teasing me because I said, I'm going to have to squeeze in this dress tomorrow because they took me to so many food places. I'm like, look, you're going to have to come squish me in this dress so we can get to the store because I got to get something. And the Lord gave me a word, and I said I was so excited because I'm a visual preacher.
Yes.
And so I like to have visual aids. So I said, we got to get to the store. I got to get this stuff. I got to blah, blah, blah. And then as I was getting ready to get in the car, the Lord changed it again. And I was like, God, I want to be so sensitive to your spirit because there's things that are happening in the body that if we're not careful, we'll miss God because we're looking for a specific thing. And so just to give you a little background, I know that I look 12, but I'm not. I got 6 kids, a whole husband, and a granddaughter. So I got a 22-year-old, I got a 19-year-old, a 22, a 21, a 19, a 16, a 12, and a 4-year-old.
So
when I say I had to squeeze in this dress, that was not a game. I was like squeezing in this, like, girl, get me in this dress. And y'all should have seen them. They was pulling the zipper and all that. And I said, let's just not bust it. And my auntie said, well, the real reality is you wider than you think you are. You think you smaller, but you're actually wider. And so I'm coming from 1 Kings chapter 19. And today I want to talk about spiritual burnout. Because what happens in the body of Christ is we get good at doing all of the hooping and the hollering. And we get good at talking about all the stuff that make us feel good. But we don't deal with real issues, and people go home bound. And people go home tired. And people come here and they do the work and they do the job and they do the stuff. And then they burnt out. So then we find our members hiding. And then we find, like we see in the book of Kings, where God is asking Elijah, where are you?
Where are you?
Mighty things have happened, but where are you? So 1 Kings 19, I'll start at the 3rd verse, and I'll read to 13, and then I'll elaborate a little bit. He says, and when I saw that, he arose and he went for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belongeth to Judah, and left his servant there. That's the first thing that happens. When we start getting burnt out, we leave people. We like, I know you good for me, but I need a break. I need a pause for a second. I can't return your calls. I can't return your texts because I'm going to a place that maybe no one understands. So he leaves his companion. He said, but by himself he went a day's journey into the wilderness. And he came and he sat down under the juniper tree. And he said and he requested for himself that he might die. And he said, is it enough now, O Lord, that you take away my life? For am I not better than my fathers? And as he lay and he slept under the juniper tree, behold, an angel touched him, and said unto him, arise and eat. And he looked, and behold, there was cake, baked on coals, and a course of water at his head. And he did eat, and he did drink, and he laid him down again. And the angel of the Lord came again to him a second time and touched him, and said, arise and eat, because the journey is great for thee. And he arose, and he did eat, and he did drink, and he went in that strength for 40 days and 40 nights. And unto Horeb the mount of God, and he came thither into a cave. And he lodged there, and behold, the word of the Lord came to him and said, what doest thou here? What happens when we find ourselves in a place where God has to come looking for you because you can't be found?
Come on now.
You serving in the church, but you can't be found.
Come on.
You're serving in ministry. You're doing all of the things that feel good, that sound good, but God is saying, where are you? We see him ask Adam this same question as he's looking for Adam in the garden. He's now looking for Elijah, and Elijah says, I'm tired. He said, I'd rather die than continue to pursue the thing that I'm doing. And the amazing thing that we find about Elijah when he's at this place in this cave by himself, Sometimes our cave can be our house.
Yes.
Sometimes our cave can be our job.
Yes.
Sometimes our cave can be whatever that place that we go, that we isolate ourselves.
Yes.
Because we don't want to be seen, we don't want to be heard, and we don't want to be scripturalized.
Yes.
A lot of times what happens when we get spiritually burnt out, the last thing we want to hear is the word.
Yes.
You don't want to hear nobody telling you, girl, you got to, and you ought to, and you shoulda.
Yes.
Right? What you want to hear is something from the Lord.
Yes.
Because at that point, you need manna from on high.
Yes.
So I understand that the word that I have is not popular.
Yes.
But I do know that it's for a specific person
Praise
in a
God.
specific place in a specific time in your life.
Yes.
So when we look at Elijah and we look at where he's at, right? He's hiding from God and he's hiding from his call. He's hiding from his assignment after he's done great and mighty things.
Yes.
He's not hiding because he's ineffective.
Yes.
Because what he was doing, he was very effective.
Come on.
Right? He's hiding because something inside of him didn't switch when he was doing the things.
Yes.
He got burnt out and he got tired because he came here and he did the act.
Yes.
So he knew how to get here and get you ragged up and pumped up and
Yep.
pried up. But then when he went home, he was broken.
Yes.
And he knew a man. He
Yes.
knew a man
Yes.
that could do the thing, right? Because when we see him arguing with the kings of Baal, and he says, call on your God.
Yes.
He knew the mighty works of God. He said, call on your God, and let's see who God answers by fire. Because that God will be the real, true, and living God. But before that, he raises the Shunammite's woman's son from the dead.
Yes.
So he's walking in his gift. He's walking in his call. He's effective, but he's tired. Don't call me for another church meeting.
Yes.
Don't call me to come do nothing. Don't send me to sister so-and-so's house.
Yes.
I know I can pray. I don't want to go lay hands because I'm tired.
Yes.
And he says, I'd rather die than continue to move forward.
Yes.
So then he gets to this place and he's by himself. And the amazing thing is he leaves his companion.
Yes.
He's by himself. And the Bible says he lays down to rest.
Yes.
Have you ever been so tired that all you want to do is sleep?
Yes.
First sign of depression. All I want to do is sleep.
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
I don't need no alarm clock.
Yes.
I don't need you to come and tell me it's time for me to get up and get ready for work.
Yes.
I get up when I get up.
Yes.
Because I'm burnt out.
Yes.
And what happens is when we're burnt out, right, Elijah begins to talk to God, right? So I'm paraphrasing because we ain't got much time.
Yes.
So I'm paraphrasing. So he begins to talk to God,
Yes.
right? And so he tells God, he says, I'm the only one down here trying to figure this thing out.
Yes.
And God begins to respond to him. If you read chapter 19, he says, oh, but you're not the only one.
You're not the
He
only
says, see, what you don't understand is I have 7,000 other priests who have not bowed their head to man. So even though you think you did this by yourself, you're not by yourself. He says, so I know you think that you're alone, and I know you feel lonely, but you need to understand I got you. He said, because I commanded the angel to come and feed you. And then I allowed you to rest. So as you ate the bread, you ate the word. But then when I gave you the water, that's the refreshing of the Holy Spirit. Because I'm giving you strength for a 40-day journey. The Bible said that he fed him for 3 days, but he was able to go 40 days in that strength. And so what happens when you need more strength? You don't get it from coming up in here being pumpkin pride. You get it from eating the manna and drinking the Holy Spirit at your own place, in your own house. And then the Bible says you can run on a little bit more. So we look at Elijah and we say, wow, God, how could he have done all of these great things, right? And then the Bible shows us that Elijah, not only was he tired,
Yes.
but he was delirious.
Yes.
What happens is when we get burnt out,
Yes.
we start seeing things the way we want to see things.
Yes.
So yesterday, my auntie took us to the TVN studio. She said, I need you to see this because it's so powerful.
Yes.
And I said, okay. And she woke us up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And I'm still on California time.
Yes.
So I was very tired.
Yes.
And she said, get up because we leaving.
Yes.
Didn't have no ride.
Yes.
Didn't have no plan.
Yes.
But we going to TVN.
Yes.
So we get to TVN and they're looking at all these pictures. And me, I'm the quiet one.
Yes.
They didn't know that. But when we sat back there, I don't talk much.
Yes.
So this is what God does. He uses you in an outside realm,
Yes.
outside yourself.
Yes.
So we go through the TVN station and we're looking at all these pictures. And we walk by this picture and there's a picture and they're baptizing people in this big old dirty pool.
Yes.
Of dirty water.
Yes.
And my auntie said, oh, it's so beautiful. They're baptizing us. And they say it's so. And I said, they in dirty water. And ain't nothing about that looking beautiful to me. Because what happens is when you're burnt out, you're jaded.
Yes.
So you can come in here absolutely wrong.
Yes.
You'll look at your life and say, I don't have nothing, and God is like, you got plenty.
Yes.
You'll look and see that there's a deficiency, and God says you have plentiful.
Yes.
So here's the thing, right? When you're able to start seeing these warning signs, right?
Yes.
What happens is when you go to the doctor, they ask you, they say, how you feel?
Yes.
And I'm thinking, you got the degree, not me. I'm telling you, I want you to heal my body. And they saying to me, do you have a headache? Well,
Yes.
when did the headache start? And how long has the headache been going
Yes.
on? And have you taken anything?
Yes.
Do you know they now have all of these things, right? They're sizing up your symptoms because
Yes.
they want to know how to treat the problem.
Yes.
So what happens is when we get in this place, we don't teach people how to treat the problem.
Yeah.
We come in here and say, well, did you pray? Well, if I didn't pray, I wouldn't be in here talking to you. Because I'd be at home still mad. I did pray. And yes, I did fast. And yes, I did stand before God. But there are some places that God will allow you to get to that only He can speak.
Yes.
And it's not in the hoop and the holler. It's in the still small voice.
Yes.
He's saying, if I speak closely, if I speak small enough, you have to listen closer.
Yes.
Because when I'm loud, you can hear me over the chaos.
Yes.
But if I speak small,
Yes.
and if I
Yes.
speak still,
Yes.
that means you got to quiet the noise.
Yes.
You got to turn the volume down on life.
Yes.
And then you got to tune in
Yes.
to what it is that I'm saying.
Yes.
And then when you get that instructions,
Yes.
you can eat.
Yes.
And when you eat, it'll give you strength
Yes.
to go 40
Yes.
more days.
Yes.
Yes.
So for those of you who are in here and you're burnt out, you're tired of being used in your gift, you're tired of being used in your call, get in His presence and
Yes.
let Him speak to you.
Yes.
Woo!